of me.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Bagendgaming. I am as always Grotto Baggins and we are playing Bellwright here. We ended up with a crash in the last episode. This is episode 7. Not that we lost a lot of time here, so that is great. We just finished off the quest and I guess we were about here when the game crashed. So let's move on. It was the first crash of the game, so I guess that is of course always annoying with crashes, but given that this is an early access game, you can imagine that you are going to have some crashes, so no problem. Let's just move on. And we were about to attack this bandit camp, so did it just happen right after I raised my army here? I guess it did. So let's grab these guys and go towards this bandit camp over here. Is my goal here, so we can grab some more renown, but of course also in order to grab the tin that is out there to get some copper. No, not copper, of course, but tin and bronze ores. So we have most of our guys with us. Why is Hugo so low? So all of them have weapons we are holding here.
Follow me.
And where are we at?
Forwards march.
Okay, okay, I can see that. We can use the map here to set some
Stay together.
set some points or order them to do something. Where's Hugo? He's out there. Guess we need him. Oh, that was just a deer. So let's move through here. Hopefully, no, they want to move around. I guess that's pretty alright. I could imagine them all getting stuck there. Alright, let's just be a little bit careful here. We can see there are some bandits. I did actually hit their archer over here. Okay, now we are also getting raided. But when is that? We got some hide and stuff. A Royal Bastard's Journal. So I believe there is a black here. Playing this one. Red went down. Great. So we can remove that one. And I guess we can loot this guy. These guys. Another strap. And a strength book, not bad. Okay, I guess we can just dismiss the
Glad it's my home.
army here. And here is some mud. And the tin is down here. So we can't yet harvest these, but we can pick up the tin that is around it. Is there any more? not on this one. That is also tin. So let's go over to this vein and grab that. And that's some craftsman's hut. And that's the stone. Alright, so we got some tin here. Let's go down to this guy. Who is he? And grab ourselves a berry here while at it. Didn't even get any food from the bandits. I believe usually we get food.
If it's quality goods you're after, you've come to the right place.
I'm afraid I don't have anything else.
No, I wasn't born here. My ambition got it.
Okay.
If it's quality,
So he sells a lot of stuff, just like the other guy, actually, the craftsman. Alright, how many did we get? 1, 2, 3, 7, 10 ore. Well, that is going to have to do for now. Okay, so it's tomorrow we are going to get a get the raid. Hopefully we can manage. Did go pretty well last time, but I believe this is a tier 2 raid. Maybe it was just a tier 1 raid last time. I don't know if we have to get some better weaponry for our guys. That could be an idea. Speaking of deer, if you get that one. So we can see the small health bar over here. Okay, so having no stamina really does no good for your shooting. Just following the health bar. Where did it go? And now there is a wolf. I believe I just saw the health bar there. Didn't I? Yeah, it's right there. Just try to avoid the wolves here. Okay, so we could actually also pick up the entire carcass. That's interesting. Get rid of this fur and hide. Why do I have... I got that from the quest, didn't I? Alright, I guess we have to move through the wolves. As we are up here. Not that I'm afraid of the wolves, but I would just rather not fight them. So I can scroll this menu and pick up the carcass. Apparently that didn't work. Okay, that's because it just builds up a lot of slots. I was thinking of you are carrying it on your back or something, but that didn't work. Okay, so we are just moving back, and as always we should move along the road here. In order to keep our stamina. We need some more food here. Hopefully when we get the pickaxes in a moment, we should be able to min-max on the stone gathering. At least I hope so. So this is the mining camp. Yes. They're doing well here.
Apologies, I was lost in thought.
So let's add some meat there. And we can add this stuff. Not the boat, please.
The village is looking better and better.
We can just put in the tin, I guess. Let's just take one more. And let me take the wood.
Glad it's my
And
home.
let's see what happens then. Okay, we have made a shovel, one more shovel. So now we just keep stacking up, I guess, so we always have inventory.
Did you see that sunset last night? It was beautiful, wasn't it?
Okay, mining camp is finished. So now we should make a work order for a pickaxe, I guess. So let's have always 5 copper. Let's always have 5 of that, and let's always have 10. This is going to be priority 1. The building can have priority 2 or 3. This is just going to be 2. Like that. I can replace one of these over here, and we should make a work order on the pickaxe so they can use that, and we can then remove it from the gathering spot. We don't need to be gathering stone anymore then. Guess we should keep it there until the pickaxe is ready. So in here we should be able to make a work order for a simple pickaxe and have a top of S21 here. So yeah,
So far we're doing great work, don't you think?
that's where we're going right now. Why do I still have this? Good. Is this also cooked? Yes. Look at that.
Ever notice how
Eat
mushrooms just
worms.
appear out of
Earthworms.
nowhere?
Eat worms.
Like magic.
Earthworms, of course. Alright, 1 tin ore here. And put that inside. Eat worms. Yeah, that was a good one. Alright. So from copper and tin. Okay, so we need one of those, 1 bronze ore. Guess it's copper down here. Or what? Is this tin? Jesus. Okay, so this is copper, but it's also tin. Apparently. I was just getting afraid. Or it would actually have been good if this was tin. Then we had copper and tin right beside each other. But let's just bring with us the tin ore. Alright, then we have actually been doing something in the camp for once. So, okay, so that's how you make bronze. Just like in any other game, I guess. Most importantly, just like in the real world, I guess. So now we can make some of these better axes, two-handed axes. That's going to do some damage, but maybe also make it a bit more effective. Is she just stuck? No, she's building. Okay, I get it. So, smoking rack. Where is the... Up here.
Night's coming quick. Best be
So
indoors
he
before
is
dark.
pretty fast. And what do you... It's good that I found this scrolling action. I have not seen that before now that there are more things you can do. Let's take the bronze here and put it inside. There. But now we have the mud, so we can get the farm and hoe going soon.
So far, we're doing great work, don't you think?
I believe we are doing alright, but I have no clue. How do you guys think we're doing? Have you played the game? And do you have any tips for me? I would love to hear them. We need what? We need a...
Glad it's my home.
I guess a shovel? Requires a tool. Dick, that must be a shovel, right? But we're cleaning this a bit, this wood or forest. Not too shabby. And now we are
Happy days. All
researching.
thanks to you.
I can only manage, I can't research myself, so I don't get the book there. Why we have a research book. I can customize my character here.
The village is looking better
Let's
and
just
better.
take this river reeds and put them up here. And
The
let's
village is
just
looking better and better.
make some more ore here. Where did all the bronze go? Here, all copper, bronze.
So far, we're doing great work, don't you think?
Hopefully this means that we can,
Glad it's my home.
we're getting a bit of crafting. Without knowing it. Good. So I want to be doing farming. Not that we have the best farmland, Should be down there where we have cleared out some wood, I guess.
With more houses, we could make a small city there, don't you think?
So that requires
The village is looking better
crafting
and
level
better.
2, but also requires some strength. And a bronze ingot.
Forgive me, I didn't mean to be in your way.
Let's make a woodcutter's axe and chop it up.
The village is looking better and better.
Let's
where you
just see
walk.
here. Alright, so it is getting evening here, I guess. I am tempted to just go to sleep here and see how it goes tomorrow when we are getting raided once again. We need some hemp and some sage. Do we have
Work, lads. We need to make this place look
an order to gather sage here? We don't. So let's just have a one-off here. And this could have 5, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, something like that. And the stone we can remove shortly. So let's move on here. Alright, one day until winter. And it was about midday when we got raided last time. So, yeah, have to kind of wait for that. We do have some traps out here that we can take care of in the meantime. Let's just grab a berry here. Do we get 3 pieces of meat? That's pretty effective. Good. So let's just... Maybe we should just try and smoke some meat. I don't know what makes the most sense, but seems like you can produce a lot
What
more
do you think those dots in the
on
sky
this
are?
smoking station at a time than on this on the what do we call that, on the campfire there. Why can't I add? Don't I have more? Apparently not. But I have smoked mushrooms now. I'm not sure if I would like that myself, but well, nevertheless, we have smoked mushrooms. And we can add this in here. What is going on? Okay, so there is actually a bandit down here that is getting absolutely wrecked. Or 2 of them. But as we have not been a part of this,
Greetings, hero. I'm on. No, just.
then we can't loot them.
easy. I'm walking here.
Okay. Can we get those cots? Just interested. Do they put weapons over here themselves? They do. And we do have a
With
simple
more
axe
houses,
in
we
here.
could make a small city there,
Right.
don't you think?
We
With
have a
more
lot
houses,
just
we could
going
make a
on.
small city there, don't you
Okay,
think?
alright. I guess this could have first priority. We need a lot going here. Alright, so question is, when are they coming? As said, they came with the raid. They came with the raid at midday last time, so that is kind of what we are waiting for. It was not the hardest of raids, but nevertheless it was a raid. So we are waiting for the pickaxe here. And what do we need to make that?
The village is looking better and better.
A strap, actually. Strap and wood.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I can take a strap, and we should have wood. However, it doesn't look like we have wood. Okay. I think we always need wood, don't we? So let's just make them give us a lot of wood. We are always down on that. Not sure what we are going to spend the time on here. We could maybe try and find a deer that we could shoot. Also I am not sure where this raid is coming from. I believe it came from the bandit camp up here last time. So if we get rid of the bandit camps, then the threat goes down. But still, there's threat from all over this. Well, good question where that might come from then. Did have plenty time actually last time to prepare ourselves. So, come on, deer. And or rabbits or any animals. There was of course down there with the wolf that we shot. We could just skin that and bring it back. If it is still lying at the river. Or we could take down another wolf if that is the case. So let's move down there. We are researching as well, so all good. Alright, let's go down here. Actually, we are on the wrong way. We need to go this way. Although I did see a wolf on the map up there. Maybe we should just go and take that out. In the meantime, let's grab some more food. Is that done? I'm not sure. That takes smoke. We should have some Should have some meat somewhere. There is also a roasted mushroom. I did see a spear in here, so that can be moved over here, I guess. Alright, so let's eat this one. And go up here. Don't know if the black spots on the map, if that means it's a dense forest or if it means we haven't seen it yet. Looks like there are two. There's actually a lot of wolfies here. Which one is the closest? Now we just got 10 wood. Okay, it's just down there. That was a headshot. Do we do more damage with headshots? That one didn't take a lot of damage, but then we got some damage. Alright, so a couple of wolves here did not take damage, so that's great. Maybe there's nothing up there. But just imagine in any other game if there is like such a cliff, then there is something of interest up there. Maybe not in this game. Alright, so let's fill up the coffin here with what we have got of wolf fangs here, and we can start making some meat. Alright, the raid is incoming. So let's add. Okay, so there is different spaces for different kinds of meat. Band mushroom. Band mushroom. Band mushroom. Is nobody taking care of this? Apparently not. Well, let's see. It's coming from all the way down there. Okay, so it's from these, maybe. I guess we have a small piece of wood. And I do have a strap yet, so I could make the pickaxe. Should summon people soon-ish. And I did see there was some meat here that we could eat. Let's do that. Let's just take a look at the pickaxe here. Damn, we need a little bit more wood. Well, let's put in the wood on the campfire then. Alright, so let's make ready. So they're coming from down here, I guess, if they move. Follow the ruts. We have gathered a couple of
Mind the mud on the path.
raw meat, so we can add some more here. I don't know if what can we call it? Yeah, smoked things.
So far, we're doing great work, don't you think?
Okay, we need to bandage her. If smoked things last longer than regular meats. Alright, I guess we should okay, they're coming through that one, so let's raid raise the army here? Why are people... why are some of them damaged? Let's see. They are on their way here.
Move! Move! Move!
Can't I ask them which way they should look? Well, apparently not. Let's just see here. Where is the enemy? Come on. Excuse me. Hopefully this guy will
Can't
start
fight
fighting
without
in a
food.
moment.
My stomach's staging a rebellion.
Okay. Eat something then. There we go. They are coming from down here. Good. Alright, then we can disband the army here. Got a little bit of renown and a strap. And hopefully also some ranged experience here. And a bandit. Can bandage some of our guys here.
Work, don't you think?
That was a lot of stuff here. And
Work,
I
lads. We
can't
need to make
band-aid
this
him
place look
more.
better. Glad it's my home.
A fish fillet. Can that be grilled? It can. And we certainly have a lot of health and among others to put in here. Let's see here. I don't believe we are level 3 in strength. Nope. So
Work, lads. We need to make this place
we
look
can
better.
take a two-handed book here,
Work, lads. We need to
and
make
we
this place look better.
can after that just bandit her. Apparently not. Alright, but we did finish that one. We can get a battle axe now.
Gather some more herbs from the forest.
Alright. The arrow basket. I don't know where to get straw. Pitchfork. Do we need that too for our gardening? Maybe. This requires tin ingots. We can make that. So no problem there.
I feel it's
Or
going to
maybe
be a
it's
good
the hoe that we need. Can we see that somewhere? Wheat and grain, okay. I don't see a gardening hoe anywhere. Alright.
Glad it's my home.
Gardening. Where can we garden?
The village is looking better and better.
Well, I was just thinking that this might not be the best place, but maybe it is the best place to have a garden up here. Why not? We have all green here. Okay. So, what? Blocking foliage. Maybe behind all the buildings here. Okay, so the terrain is not feasible. I was thinking of that. So maybe the gardening should be down here, but still the terrain sucks. Down here is somewhat flat, but there is a rock. There, we got it. All right, gardening plot. And what was the some quest objective over there? Oh, and shovel. We have a shovel. We don't have a hoe. Talk to the herbalist. Where is that? That might be in Bradford. What? No, down there. Okay, we can go there. And they will probably give us another quest, but sure. I believe it is time to make the traveling sign as well. Right there. Good, I will spend the renown on that, no problem. So let's see if we can't go to the herbalist before it's too late. Don't we have some boots we can get going with here? Okay, so this way and the next road. Alright. So through the bandit camp. It's actually right over where we spoke to the other guy. After we killed the bandit camp in the last episode. Moving so slow here through the none. Let's just take the sage. We needed that for something. Maybe that was just for the gardening plot. Might as well grab some wood. We are going to really need it, apparently, for making a pickaxe. Might as well help out just a bit myself. And here comes a wagon. Alright. What is this? Nothing and flank. So, actually up here is the herbalist. Hello, buddy.
You look like someone in a great hurry. Something. Those wolves have been trouble for... Great. Here's...
Bring garlic and sage. Okay, so that's actually pretty near. Sage is there, and there should be some garlic over here. Alright. we should be able to do that. And I got a level in cooking. I'm up here, Sage is there. And we just need to run down here and pick some garlic then. That's not that far. I just thought that one was dead. Do we still have something interesting lying here? Let's just take that. Sure, leave the rest. So there should be some sage out here. I believe we need 3. And what is that? That's a wolf. No problem. And garlic is just in here. And we need 3 garlic. And this is ham, right? And this is garlic. 2, 3. There we go. That was pretty easy. Now we just need to return to that guy, the herbalist. Alright, and then we can return back home, I guess. But our travel sign has finished. So does that make me able to fast travel here? It should. Let's see to that when we have finished this one. Where's he at? Right there.
Good day. Did you manage to gather them? Let's waste no more time. All right. Tell the farmer that it's a strong concoction, and if the cow...
Alright, bring the healing potion to this guy in here. Okay. Do we have some food? No, we have that going. And there's this one. Okay. Okay, that gave us some stamina. Great. So some foods gives you stamina, some gives you HP. And we got a level 2 harvesting to Percival. Looks like they are fighting a wolf.
If you want something, make it quick.
And that seems to be some bandits down there. What? That bandit's moving about with the cart? No. I guess I'm not going to fight 3 bandits on my own right now. More bandits. How many? 2 bandits? You might be able to take care of those. 3 bandits actually. No, 2. Why didn't I be able to release? Is that because I have no ammo? Okay, at least they helped me. Great. Well, thank you guys.
Oh, you're back already? Tell me you got. Oh, bless you. But how? I'll get back to Karen. Swing.
Jesus. Okay, I guess we will be
Welcome to
spending
my tavern.
50
Yes?
gold here.
Anything else?
And then we can see to the quests.
Come closer.
Day 15, alright. Here's the elder.
I don't have too much time. So did you manage to gather all...
Apparently everybody sleeps in the inn. And what is this over here? That's a new quest. Just gather all the quests we can.
How can I help you? Look, I'll give... If you bring me bronze ingots and logs, you can smelt...
Always locked. Why is it always locks?
Milk or meat, my cattle will serve you well.
Where is that guy? He is in here or down there? Bam.
Greetings. Did you...
What? Okay. Where is the... Where the F is Ferdinand the farmer? He's there. No? That's some blacksmith dude. That's also not Ferdinand the farmer. What's going on here? We have made a pickaxe, I can see. Great.
Make it quick. I need to work. Have you managed to craft them yet?
Jesus, why don't I get a point of interest on Ferdinand the farmer? It's this one. Go to Ferdinand the farmer. This says quest objective. I can't see who they are. This is Ferdinand. This is Ferdinand.
Good news. Best.
Ah, Jesus Christ, I have to kill some wolves now. Alright. Let's work on that.
Ink and parchment. Tales untold.
That's
Catches
just
your eye.
problematic when there is also a lot of bandits. But let's just go out and see what we can do for this poor man. I believe there was wolves up here. And we do have meat here. We can't read that. We don't have any more arrows. That sucks. So it's just going to be by hand playing wolves. I guess it does not say where I have to kill wolves, and I do know we have some up here. Relocate, I don't know what, that's probably just my waypoint. So, how do I fast travel? That's kind of annoying. Maybe I should have put it somewhere it was easier to make or to see here on the map. Should be right in front of the personal shack. I can't zoom more in. That sucks. Okay. Well, It should be right here. Damn it. So what, you have to make it over here, or? I just thought I could fast travel. That's the workbench. We can't buy it. They have so many symbols right on top of each other. That's the. It should be right in the. Jesus Christ. Let's just walk then. So probably this is the fastest way. But without arrows I feel kind of vulnerable. We will have to go and grab some arrows. And look at the map for wolves while we are moving anyways. A lot of rabbits out here in the morning. That's insane how many there are. The right way. Yes. No wolves on the map right now. So maybe we shouldn't move the sign. That also seems a bit annoying that we have to pay with renown again. Well, if that is the price to pay for fast traveling, can you fast travel to here just by pressing a button? No. No, apparently not. Alright, then it's just the way it is. For now. Gardening plot. Wrong tool, yeah sure, but I just want to manage it a bit. This. Okay, let's just put all of these to this. Workers will doesn't yeah, they need a hoe. Okay. So let's always have 15 flax. We can have 5 garlic, 5 hemp, and some potatoes, why not? Onions when we can. Guess that could be the sum of it right now. Now we have pickaxes. People can go out and grab ore. Here is the sign. So you have to what? I can use it. How? How does it work? There must be a journal, a codex for fast travel. Or what? Apparently not. Travel sign allows you and your animals to fast travel between 2 or more signs. You can't fast travel
Glad it's my home.
when you're incoming. Okay, but how does it work? No, I'm standing here, but we'll move over here. Okay, so I can actually move this.
Glad it's my home.
Down here. No? Why? Okay. We need to have a conversation about this. Okay. Alright. Now we have researched the pick pool.
What do you think
We
those
should
dots
be
in
able
the
to
sky
have some arrows lying in here somewhere. We should have let's just see here. Should be able to have the hoe, why not? Not here. Okay, if we move this way, then we can have a shoot at some point. Trapper's camp, yeah. And a hunter's camp. But. Okay, so we can get a cart this way. Good. Think about that. So, did it just go in here without me seeing it? Okay, it's right there. So we need copper ingot and wood. I would just like this to always be a hoe in the camp. Like that. Alright. So far so good. Maybe we should just start working on this one, but then we need wooden planks. Okay, so next up is the soul pit. And yeah, let's go and kill those wolves as well. So 2 wolves up here. And some more copper. Okay, more wolves. Almost have every one of them here. I can't see the one that should be right in front of me there. That was bad. Jesus. Let's just take this one down. Why can't I hit it? Okay. That was about to go bad. But we did get 3 wolves. And we should be able to consume a bandage. So we are healing here. Damn, that's a lot of loot. Jesus, all these belts, they are just filling up the inventory. Wasn't there one more? Where's this guy? And there is even more. He's out there. Well, this arrow system is not the easiest, but fine with that. We are getting some loot here. I would much rather have the meat than the belt right now. I could, of course, just raise this guy. Can I? Well, I can't just raise one or two. Okay, they are on their way here. Where are they going? Are they attacking my people now, or what is going on? Okay, looks like it. Damn, I'm slow here. Please don't kill them. Okay, that one is just getting wrecked. Good. And then we can start producing some food here. This is a little bit annoying. Don't I have more raw meat? Apparently not.
Oh, sorry. Did I get in your way?
Well, okay. These guys, you are released. Let's just take all of these. And we can put in the wood as well. And the straps, of course. All of these. Why do we keep making so many arrows? I just understand it.
I feel it's going to
Let's
be a
move
good
this
day.
to the post over here, the weapons rack. Good. Bam, bam, bam. Alright. Now I would of course love to just be able to fast travel. So there are some instruction points. And here are some grading we can do. Okay. I guess we should definitely get that up as fast as possible. So this just needs a lock. Okay.
Did you see that sunset last night? It was beautiful. Wasn't
Sure. I guess this will be the end of this episode. Then we will go ahead and cash in on the quests the next time, I guess. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys the next time.